Welcome, everybody, the Wild Horse Broadcast and Super Speedway Series. Here on our Friday night, yes, we are back. We took last week off, and we're back at Talladega. As you can clearly see, that's what the sign says. This week we've got a few drivers missing, such as our points leader, Sammy Garcia. He's not going to be able to make it here tonight. So that's going to give Andrew Beach a good chance here to move up to the top of the points, as he's second, followed by Ethan Evers, Dalton Hayes, and Jeremy Scher, your top five. Cliff Mullins, he's just right outside of the top five, even with all the trouble he has had this season. You see things here winding down here at practice. Trent Snead top of the leaderboard, followed by the 14 car, Jeff Price. Cliff Mullins third, Dakota Lee fourth, Michael Malone fifth. There's a look at Dakota Lee pushing Andrew Beach. So trying to get a little bit of practice in right now. 60 seconds to go.
Damn, it sure is lonely in this channel.
Trent's biggest fan out there in YouTube chat. How we doing, Mama Sneed? Dylan Rosenberg looks to be rolling by himself tonight. Let's see the rest of the crew here. We got eyes on Dylan Rosenberg as he makes his way out on the 2.5 mile track here. Let's see how steady of a wheel Dylan can hold. Rosenberg jumps up to 5th. It's Dalton Hayes right now top leaderboard. Here comes the fan favorite, Trent Sneed. Played his first lap. Paul Gallimore to the top now in the 11 car. Fast time! Trenton Sneed, top of the leaderboard. Alright, thank you the guys over at SimWrap Market. If you need anything as far as your templates, any type of wrap needs for iRacing, or even the camera, they got great camera systems over there, which I've just discovered. But anyway, let's take a look at tonight's lineup. Starting on pole, the 81 car, Trenton Sneed. Outside of him, Paul Gallimore, Dalton Hayes, Casey Graves, making up row number 2. Lucas Hoytsma starting 5th. Ethan Evers 6th. Dakota Lee 7th. Dylan Rosenberg 8th. Cliff Mullins and Daddy Dave Hoytsma round out row number 5. Danny Llewellyn and Andrew Beach, row number 6. Jamie Scher starting 13th. Jonathan Lager 14th. Michael Malone 15th. Noah Spicy Egg Roll Blackwell starting 16th. And rounding out your field tonight, starting 17th, Jeffrey Price. All right, 17 cars rolling off tonight for 60 laps here at Talladega. Right there's a look at your possible points leader in the 71 car, Andrew Beach.
Hey Daniel, don't run over me this week. Guys, we've been doing this for 4 weeks
Well, he's
now.
also got to deal with the
You guys know
3-car
rules.
Dakota Lee.
Don't pass below the yellow line. Stay to the right for pit road. Don't go through too many boxes, and just kind of have some fun, boys.
Hey Dalton, I know I've kind of been messing with you on the races, and that's because I thought you were somebody else. The same name. So, sorry.
He's chat banned because he says no things.
Pace car's in. Here we go. Green flag is out.
That's why they have to make the point in there.
No better way to welcome us all back.
Trust me, we've all heard it.
So we ride along with Jeff Price here. So he's riding shotgun on the field. If anybody's going to be able to catch a good view of something happening, it's going to be him. Back up front, Trenton Sneak gets credit for leading that lap as Paul's making his way there on the outside. As Dalton's giving a great push to Trenton there, keeping him a full car length out front. Trenton's doing a good job protecting the inside there. As you see the 712 brakes car of Lucas Hoytsma there, the 97 car. Third there in the bottom row. As Casey and Paul are making a run there. So they're starting to get help from the 8 of Ethan. He's starting to pull up there. See those cars just dancing down that long backstretch there. You see 3 wide back there in the back. You have the 98 car, Jonathan Lager, up there all by himself. He's going to be falling to the back real quick. up there to the high side. Him and Dalton. As Lucas is challenging Trenton there for the top spot as they come to the line here. Lucas is going to get credit for leading this lap. Field's 2 by 2 by 2. Here we go. So Lucas is down in front of Trenton, leaving Dalton up front with Paul giving him a push. Let's see if the outline or if the outside line prevails here. The 81 all over the backside of 97 there, keeping Lucas out front. The outside line just can't get organized like the inside line. You see the 15 and Jeremy there keeps disappearing. Look at the fielders, they just blow right by you. Lucas Hoytsma out front, followed by Trent Sneed and Dalton Hayes battling there for second and third. Then you have Paul Gallimore, Dakota Lee there in the second row behind those two. Spicy Egg Roll trying to make a third lane work here. As you see the 91 Dylan Rosenberg pulling up behind the Spicy Egg Roll in the 18 there, trying to get that third lane working. Lucas fading up, try to cover the center lane. Trying to control momentum both lanes there. He wasn't able to. Here comes Paul with a good push with Dakota, or Dalton. Dalton pulls down the inside lane in front of 97 there. Dalton Hayes gets credit for leading that lap.
Remove bait.
Andrew Beach with some type of trouble here. He's way off the pace. It's not good for your points leader. Them being all by himself in the field coming, he's in some trouble. As you see, Luke is able to keep Dalton, just keep that nose out front, just barely. So we're lap 10 to 60 tonight. along with Jeff here. He started 17th. He's up to 14th right now. He's just biding his time here in the back. Imagine we're just a few laps away from pit stops happening. See Paul and Casey way up high there. Did you see Casey catch a little bit of the wall there, throwing some dirt up? Dylan Rosenberg's trying to make his way up to the front here. He's the white car there on the outside, that 91. You see Andrew moves all the way up to the high side, gets out of the way of the field. He hopes to tag on the back there. Thankfully, he's going to be a lucky dog. It's a 91 car, Dylan Rosenberg out front. That's the 3-car Dakota Lee and the 8, Ethan Evers. Hook up there on the outside. See a 91 get a little bit loose from the bump from Dalton there in the 47 car. That's going to allow that outside lane to pull even with them. Oh shit, here we go. Ethan Dakota Lee got up the wall a little bit. We seen Dylan got a little bit loose, chased it up. They went up to the wall, lost a bunch of speed. Hopefully they're not too damaged. That's going to leave the 91, 47, 97. There's the tail. As you see, Dalton pulls up, get in front of the Spice Egg Roll, get that bump right into the wall, comes into the field. Oh, here we go. Everybody's crashing. See Daniel Llewellyn hit the inside wall hard. Daddy Dave, he's involved. Yellow flag is out.
I'm sorry.
As you see, the 40 car or 47 car already in the wall from that push from the 18. Comes down, gets in the Paul. Paul then gets smacked from Dakota Lee as well. Or no, that's not Dakota Lee. That looks like Dalton gets him the second time then. You see Daddy Dave and Danny Llewellyn down there on the inside.
I thought the car could take push like that, but it didn't. My bad.
Thankfully, everybody else was able to get by. Jeff getting through it like an ace. Way to go, Jeff. There's a look at the fan favorite tonight, Trenton Sneed. Everybody in the chat showing love for the 81 car. Even Houndshell Racing come in saying they feel the need for Sneed. I like that, Jason. I'm gonna have to steal that one. Dylan Rosenberg out front, followed by Spicy Egg Roll, Lucas Hoytsma, Michael Malone, Trenton Sneed, your top 5. All right, lights are off on the pace car as this field doubles up once again. Get ready for a restart here. Definitely a few cars got damaged in that one.
Hey, can we bunch up here, or? Close it up. Please.
Hey, Trent, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Just want to say, everybody in the chat is cheering for you. You are the fan favorite tonight. You got anything to say to your fans before we go back green?
Hi, everybody. Love your faces.
Hell yeah, Trent, go get them.
Woo! We're going to do it. We're going to raise our price down for you, Coach.
They're going to get an EOL.
Hello?
I just had to pull Trent up here because that kid's something else.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out. Dylan Rosenberg takes off. As he has the spicy egg roll there on the outside, he tries to go up there and cover that, get momentum. You see 18 trying to get down to the low side there. Everybody's trying to play nice, get single file here, get some laps in. Jeffrey Price has made his way up to 6th there. Here's your biggest mover of the night so far. And there goes Lucas and Trenton there on the outside. And he's bringing the whole crew with him. As we got Lucas Hoytsman out front, you see Dylan moving up front of Ethan there. And Ethan crossed him over. Oh man, Dylan, maybe they're trying to give you a sign here. Dylan doesn't have any friends out there and he's looking for some friends. He needs some friends to help him out. I hate to tell them those two cars behind them, they ain't gonna be friends. Ah, Dylan. They put him in the sucker hole right in the middle. We're gonna start going 3 wide here. This is gonna get real hairy. Dylan squeezing that outside lane. On the outside there, you got Jeff Price, Dakota Lee, Cliff Mullins, and Andrew Beach. All 4 lined up, working together. Man, them cars. This isn't as easy as what everybody believes, that these cars just rides in a straight line. These cars are dancing all over. Dylan Rosenberg in that middle line. He's getting pushed there by Casey Graves in the 4 car, able to make his way back up. Jeff Price there on the outside. We're 3 wide for the lead here. Give that one to Jeff Price. So we're still 3 wide for the lead here. One would think this is going to turn out great, isn't it? Trent's sitting right there on the inside. Ooh, got cars in the wall. People switching lanes here. Action's picking up. Dakota Lee deciding to get down. He doesn't want to be part of that anymore. Trenton Sneed is up to the point here. Back to the front. Trenton Sneed, 81 car. Crowd goes wild.
God.
It's Lucas able to get in front of the 81 again. You see Jonathan 98 pushing the 47, Dalton Hayes there. Oh, Jonathan gets into the 81. Oh man, Jonathan, if there's one person you don't want to get into, especially in Alabama, it's the 81 car of Trenton Sneed. You might need security to get out of this track tonight. Trenton's able to hold his position, push Lucas back out front. Trust me, the Sneed Army is assembling outside of the 98 hauler right now. Especially if there's any real damage done to that car. As these guys are still 3 wide here. Casey Graves making a run there on the high outside with Andrew Beach pushing them. Lucas and Trenton able to pull out there. They're starting to get momentum in that bottom lane rolling. 'Cause everybody else, they're not able to stay as tight. Oh, and you see a 98 into the wall. Here comes the 47, 91, working that middle lane. Oh shit, and here's the big one once again. Cliff's in it, Danny's in it. Dylan Rosenberg, Casey Graves.
'24 no break.
I can see this one happening at the front here. Looks like 91 got a little bit of a bad push there. And the Dalton.
Hey, Dan, you waiting for somebody?
Yeah, Neil.
No, we'll be here all day.
I think it's all around here.
Trent was able to get out of there. So everybody can take a sigh of relief there. Trenton is okay. He's still running. We're still in this, folks.
Who needs a 90? Who needs an EOL?
The 98.
Me too, please. 91.
Lucas took a hell of a shot right there in the right front. See Cliff Mullins getting a piece of the action. 98 of Jonathan Lager up into the wall. Everybody's coming down the pit lane, get some service. Trenton, got a copy.
Yep.
What have you seen so far?
Got doored by the deaf motherfucker. Gave me 7 seconds, and then they ate shit right above me. And yeah.
Yeah, that's what I saw too. How's the car feel?
She's all over the road. It's actually pretty funny. Everyone, it's got like a play, like a 57 Ford in it. So you have to jiggle the wheel on the back straight. If you look closely, you'll see everyone on the straight to go in a straight line. They're actually just kind of barely moving it left and right. It's the funniest thing. It's also probably the dumbest.
You got some of your fans ready to be waiting for the 98 on the outside of the track after him dooring you.
Yeah, no. Whenever I came back up, I asked, where's the 98? So he's right above you, but the 91 is coming up the middle. So I was just going to go back up and just door him to the fucking
Lucas,
fence
I missed
because
you.
I ain't dealing with his bullshit. He wrecked me week 1 for dead last because he's an idiot. And it's like, he's going to do that shit there. It's like, nope! You go into the fence to the back where your deaf ass belongs.
what if
Wow,
I'm
okay. Spicy interview here. Guess I'm going to have to warn myself next time I pull a driver up here for a live interview during the race.
I mean, it's the same shit he's been doing for years.
Okay, so we got some history here. Okay, all right.
But yeah, I'm fine now. We're repaired. We're still in the top 10 here, so we're gonna see what we can pull off.
All right, well, I just want to let you know that you have thousands of people watching right now because of you. I did not even post the link tonight. I was running late. There was a quick update. No link posted or anything. And we've had more viewers tonight just because of you. You're like the Dale Jr. of this league.
I wonder if my car number has anything to do with that.
Who knows?
We got any Dakota fans? We got any Dakota Lee fans? He's in that big, beautiful number 3.
Nope, every comment tonight has been about the Gamecock. There's one person in here saying, turn the cock loose. So, guess what? Racy Mug says, turn the cock loose, Trenton.
10-4, Uncle Lee. We're gonna drop the hammer down. I've been pushing pretty good. I've been able to.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to the business. Get it done.
10-4, thank you.
Dylan, if I don't get to you, which I should, because I'm going into 3 right now, I'll clear your black for me not getting past you.
Thanks.
Love pulling drivers in for the mid-race interview. That's awesome. All right, Spicy Egg Roll going to bring him down here to the restart zone. Him and Dakota Lee, Jeremy Schur, and Dave Hoytsma, your top 4, with Trent Sneed right there sitting 5th. Everybody behind him, single file came down, topped off, where they're a lap down.
Green.
Daniel Llewellyn, first car a lap down right now.
.4 needs his black there because he comes back on the yellow.
That's the Hoytsmas are hooked up.
Did he not let
That's a
somebody
right behind the
by, or
3
did he
car,
pass
Dakota
somebody?
Lee. As Dakota Lee dives down in front of the 18, takes
Said he was
control of
in
the
rack-
bottom lane.
in the rack or something.
The Hoytsmas are connected nose to tail. They're all on the outside. Daddy Dave leading the way in the 79 car.
Okay, he said he didn't pass on the restart, so.
That's the Hoytsmas holding tough there on the outside. Dakota Lee and the Spicy Egg Roll making a challenge there on the inside. You see Casey Graves and Danny Llewellyn join the Hoytsmas there on the high lane. Oh shit, here we go. The 98, Trent Sneed. Green flag still out. Looks like 98 got some contact from the outside, pushing right down into Trenton. See, Trenton's there trying to get back up to the field some way. Right now, he's looking for a caution. As Ethan Evers out front, followed by Dakota Lee. It's Spicy Egg Roll. Here comes Noah there in the 18. Running that middle lane as he's got the 79 and Daddy Dave pushing him. As Ever Fever is leading the field right now at Talladega. As he's got Dakota Lee there in the 3 car right behind him. Give him a good push. Cliff Mullins and Dylan Rosenberg trying to make that 3rd lane work there on the high outside. Noah's thinking about jumping up there. As Dalton's tagged on, they're right behind Dylan. They're making their way up here. Cliff's going to be challenged for the lead. I think Ethan got that one just by a hair. So top lane starting to fall back. Trenton just riding by himself now. Uh-oh. Hoytsman runs up high. Snow's out front. Ethan just pushed him way ahead of everybody. Starting to get a little bit of action back there. As that 3rd and 2nd lane got all discombobulated. As Daddy Dave's trying to make a push there. So Hoytsman's really trying to push. Daddy Dave trying to get credit for leading the lap here. Just not able to get there. Snow is able to keep control. So we're coming 21 laps to go. Part of the field comes in. Here comes those cars off pit road. Let's see how long these guys run it out for. As here comes the rest of the field down to pit road, their final pit stop. Ooh, Dave takes in the grass a little bit. Cliff Mullins might end up being your leader. So here comes Lucas off pit road. And you see back there comes that pack. Michael Malone's not your leader, but he still needs to pit along with Trenton Sneed. Michael Malone, Lucas Hoytsma, Trenton Sneed, Cliff Mullins, Casey Graves, your top 5. So we got 18 laps to go here at Talladega tonight. Trump's car must be hurt. He just left everybody go by him there. Or he's hoping to try to save enough gas and hope for a caution. As out front, you have Michael Malone, Lucas Hoytsma. Michael Malone, Lucas Hoitzma, running nose to tail right now. As I believe Mike's pitting. It's all pit road entry. A mile away from it. But hey, you do you. Lucas Hoitzma leading the race, followed by Cliff Mullins, Casey Graves, Ethan Evers, and Dakota Lee, your top 5. As they just put Daddy Dave a lap down there. Cliff Mullins out front. As he's got the 4 car, Casey Graves pushing him.
You're a fucking moron.
Alright, man, caution is
Oh boy, there it was. There it was. Caution flag is out. See the 4 car and Nate make contact, go down there, collect Dakota Lee.
Come down, Hook.
He gets spicy egg roll.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, then Dakota
Okay.
gets sandwiched between those two as well.
No, are you going to be able to catch up?
Everybody else able to make it through,
No, I'm
especially
going.
that number 81 car. He's going to be able to pit.
Yeah, going into the corner, the car would do this weird thing where it goes down. And, yeah, that happened. So, sorry.
That was a rough ride for the 8 car there. Oh, dang, it hits the inside wall and kills the motor. Just to add insult to injury. Run board with Jeff Price because he seems to have the best views of all the action tonight. Jeff with another near miss tonight. Cliff Mullins, Lucas Hoitzma, Jeremy Scher, Michael Malone, Jeff Price, Trenton Sneed, Dakota Lee. Your top 7. Followed by Casey Graves. He'll be your next person on the lead lap. Alright, field's going to line back up. We're going to get ready for a 12-lap shootout here to finish this race.
I can't.
Alright, pace car's off. Let's see what Cliff does here. So he's got that 97 car on the outside there. Bomb lane actually able to get going pretty well there. Cliff out front, getting pushed from Jeremy there in the 15 car. And you have Jeff and Dakota Lee. On the outside of him, you have Lucas Hoitzma and Michael Malone in 24 car. And behind him, you have Casey Graves and Trenton Sneed.
Damn it, Lucas, get off my door.
Coming to 10 to go here. As the field starts to go 3 wide, Trenton goes up high. He's got Casey pushing him. Trenton Sneed to the top. The 15 gets shuffled out. 97 goes to cover. He comes back up. That bottom row got all messed up there. That's going to leave Trenton Sneed out front, followed by Casey Graves. And the 47 car, he's a lap down. Him and Trenton, but Andrew there in the yellow car behind them. They're just here to help push Trenton to the lead. 9 laps to go. Yellow flag is out.
Fucking weapon everywhere.
Yeah, Andrew, you're a fucking weapon.
No, it's your number plus 1.
Yeah, pass me, Dave. I haven't seen the movie yet.
Gave up some track position there. I don't know if I'm a fan of that move.
Hey, Lucas, were you and Dave involved in that one?
Your lineup right now, Daniel Llewellyn out front, Casey Graves second, Lucas Hoitzma third, Cliff Mullins fourth, Trent Sneed fifth, Jamie Schur sixth, Jeff Price seventh,
Yeah, I
Dakota
was
Lee
involved in
eighth, Ethan Evers ninth, Andrew Beach 10th, Dylan Rosenberg 11th, Dave Hoitzma 12th, Michael Malone 13th, Dalton Hayes 14th,
No worky.
Noah Blackwell 15th, Jonathan Lager
Jeremy, I guess
16th,
Clark
and Paul
Road was trying to
Gallimore
get
round out
back
your
up
field
to
tonight.
Get back up as fast as I could.
Missed all that, my bad, what?
Just saying sorry about the push earlier that got you on the vehicle. Tried to get you back up as quick as I could.
Oh, no worries. I was trying not to get too hard in the cliff there. I felt my back end go up and I let off a little too much. Thank you for not completely sure.
right, let's get ready for a 5-lap shootout. Decide who's going to be tonight's victor.
I don't know. It's told me it would be on the inside.
All right, pace cars off. Here we go. 5 laps. Let's see if we're going to need any overtime or if we can get this figured out. Green flag is out. Field takes off. Dan gets a good start, but he's got no help. You see Lucas pull down on the inside there. It's going to leave Trenton Jeff there on the outside. See if we get anybody up there to help them, or if they're just all out there by themselves. So here comes that outside lane now. Danny leads that lap. 4 laps to go. But Trenton's pulling even there on the outside. He's got Price over the back bumper, and they're loose. Boy, they were hooked up, and they were going somewhere. Lucas making his way there to the outside. Gets hooked up with Jeremy. Dakota Lee. 3 strong cars going to make their way to the top here. Trenton goes up there. Gets a block to get out of shape. Field fans out. It's going to create a bunch of chaos here. That's Cliff and Ethan. They're on the outside making their way now. Jeff has control of the inside lane. Andrew comes back down and covers that. 3 laps to go. As you got the 82, 8, and 47 hooked up on that high outside lane. As Trenton and Jeff trying to keep control here with the bottom lane. You got Lucas Wakeman and Jeremy there in the middle lane. Cliff with a hell of a move from top floor to the basement right there. Taking control. They're getting out. Got a big wreck out back. Let's see if the yellow flag comes out or not. There it is. The yellow flag is out. Guess we're gonna need some extra laps.
Oh, makes sense now.
Welcome back as we get ready to finish this one out. As we get ready for overtime here. Green white checker. It's Cliff Mullins out front, followed by Trenton Sneed, Jeff Price, Jeremy Sherrill. Or actually, Danny Llewellyn is fourth. On board, we got starting third here. Jeff Price in the 14 car. And Cliff timed that pretty well. As those three have broken away from the field right now. As Trenton's looking for help there on the outside, and he's got it now. Trent and Cliff neck and neck right now. So they're coming down to the white flag. Cliff able to pull out ahead. Cliff throws a block. Puts Trent up high. He's got Jeremy with him, but now that's got Jeff Price and Dakota Lee out front. Jeff goes up high and tries to control. Gives up control of the inside lane. Dakota Lee back out front now.
Can you somebody clear my block for shooting in the cliff? Thank you.
Hey, Jeremy, got a copy.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, not much, man. Congratulations on your third place finish tonight.
Ooh, thank you, man. That was that was quite a ride towards the end there.
Yeah, that last turn seemed like all hell just broke loose right there.
Yeah, it was I was trying to push and I'm not the best at pushing in these things. So I was trying not to do too much and get too much anyone loose, but man, I'm glad I was able to hold on to it. That was fun. I had a blast. This WeatherTech was fun. This Impala, man.
Yeah, it seemed like you'd make your way up there, then get caught up in something, then make your way up there, then get caught up in something once again. At least that time you didn't get caught up in it.
That tends to be my luck, and I've kept holding that bottom side, and I was like, you know what, maybe I'll go try this high side, what better chances, and I avoided it, and that was my calling. So I'll take a third. That was fun.
Yeah, just take a look here at the replay. Yeah, you're there on the outside. Everybody comes up in front of you, and yeah, you're just able to keep it going.
Yeah, I'm in VR, so I kind of had my head cranked left and was watching out my window and was just praying no one was shooting back up at me there.
Yeah, that's always the worst. Once you make it through, there's always that one stray that catches you.
I was thinking maybe I had a shot to catch second there, and I'm like, oh, come on, and you know what? I'm happy where I am. I'll take this.
That should put you in a very good spot with the points as well, because I believe you were sitting third or fourth.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep it consistent here, and I think last week I had probably my worst race, and I had to come back strong. So I'll take this. I'm happy. This is a good night.
All right, Jeremy, give a shout out to all your people, man.
I got Becca watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for broadcasting. Wild Horse, and yeah, it was fun. I'm happy to be here every Friday. This was a blast.
All right, Jeremy, we'll catch you next week, and hopefully we'll improve a few spots.
Thanks, man. Have a good night.
You too, man. Dylon Rosenberg, do you got a copy?
What's going on, Bo?
Not much, buddy, not much. Tell me about your night, because it seems like you had a real exciting night tonight.
I did, but first of all, where are all my friends? Where all my friends go?
I've asked that a few times during the broadcast. Where is Dylan's friends?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's just me. I'm carrying the flag for the Motorboat Bros.
Yeah, where's Craig?
Well, Craig had something better to do. Daniel, he's MIA. Melnick, I don't know. Yeah. So it's just me.
Yeah,
and,
I mean,
the race tonight got a little stupid at times, but it was fun. It was a little silly, and the car was very twitchy.
Yeah, tell me about the car,
because
because this car looks like it dances around so much more.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Unlike the Gen 4, which I've been doing a lot of, this car is the polar opposite. Like the Gen 4 is so numb in the front, and it takes like an act of God just to get the car to react to any inputs. Whereas this car here, just any input you put into it is multiply like times 10. Like it's so sensitive and twitchy. And I thought I was going to clean a bunch of guys out early in the race because I was trying to go up like through the middle a few times, and the dirty air just makes it that much worse. And yeah, and I think I was 2 laps down at one point because I got caught up in an early wreck, and I tried to swallow my pride and driving into the pits, but apparently I lost a wheel and I didn't realize it. So right when I got to the pit lane under caution, I tried cranking it left into the pits and it wouldn't turn. So I had no choice but to tow, and I lost 2 laps. But eventually I got it all back. Do you know if anybody's pissed at me? I don't know. I feel like somebody's bound to be pissed at me.
I personally don't know if anybody's pissed off at you.
Okay.
But yeah, I was a little bit shocked to see you come in second place because, yeah, last time I looked, you were a few laps down, and yeah, somehow you made all your laps back.
And then the 3 car, I don't know what what in the hell he was doing at the end, but like everybody wrecked and we all ate shit, and I was on the bottom and like the seas parted, so I'm just kind of down on the bottom, minding my own business, and all of a sudden here comes the 3 car, and he just comes right across my nose. Like, what the hell was that?
I'm not sure what actually happened with Dakota there going into the turn. Because he was on the bottom, then next minute, him and the 8 just shot up towards the wall.
Yeah,
And
he came back down right. in front
Yeah,
of
yeah,
me.
yeah. So I'm not sure if they were just bump driving a little bit too much in the turn and they both chased it up, or if they were both trying to cover the top lane, or what happened there. But yeah,
Yeah, that was chaos at the end. I mean, I would expect nothing less. I mean, that's why I'm here. I was promised chaos, and goddamn, it's delivered.
that's one thing we try to do. We try to be people of
Mhm.
our word.
Mm-hmm. I respect that.
And you know what? We got ourselves in trouble when I created the tagline "Heroes Don't Lift." And
Yeah.
yep, shot myself in the foot with that one, Dylan.
Yeah, you'll have that.
You'll have that on these big
No
jobs.
gas, no brake.
All right, Dylan, go ahead and give a shout out to all your people, man.
Well, normally I guess this is about the time I shout out my teammates, but I don't know.
Fuck 'em.
You hear that? Sounds like crickets in the background. So it's just me by myself.
Yeah,
So
I guess you're
I'll-
just motorboating yourself.
Whoa.
Whoa,
All right,
whoa,
let's try to
whoa.
keep it PG-13. That's some rated R type stuff. We don't do that around here.
I was doing mid-race interviews with Trenton. He dropped a few motherfuckers, so yeah, we've already gained the R rating.
Yeah, and you know what? I can't say that with a straight face, knowing that there's a Discord channel specifically set aside for some tentacle-related freaky stuff.
I don't even know what you're talking about on that one, but
You-
yeah, go ahead and give a
there's-
shout out to your people.
Okay. Moving on from that, yeah, I'm gonna shout out to my girlfriend Amanda.
Boy,
and,
how do you go from that to shouting out to your girlfriend?
We're moving on, bud. It's the Discord channel, Hellhole. Yeah. The top and their off-topic stuff. Disregard the above conversation. Yeah, shout out to my girlfriend Amanda, and thanks for putting on a broadcast and inviting motorboating bros to come race some hell, or the motorboating bro, as it would be tonight.
Yeah, there's no
yeah.
S on the end of this one for
Yeah,
you.
there's no bros. It's not plural. It's singular. It's just me.
All right, Dylan. It's always a pleasure to have you, my man, and we'll see you next week. And maybe
see
your
you there.
bros will show up.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it.
I wouldn't either. Maybe Dylan or Danny.
Yeah. Daniel, bastard.
All right, later, Dylan.
Yeah.
Ethan, you got a copy.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Go ahead and walk me through that last quarter there. What happened?
Well, everybody went towards the top. I usually don't go to the bottom, but that was about the only choice unless I want to take it 3 wide by myself, and that wasn't going to happen. So I just tried to push whoever I could, and Dakota ended up being that guy. So I pushed him until I could get clear of the top lane and started to go high, and he blocked, and the 91 was behind me, and me and Dakota ended up in a wall. I don't know what happened with everybody else, and after that, everybody died, so I don't know.
Yeah, that was an exciting finish right there.
Yeah, that's about as good as it could go for me, seeing how I almost died in the first wreck before that one. So
So
that's
now,
redemption.
yeah, now I see how Dakota just died as well.
Yeah, he came down further, and then the 91 turned him or something of that situation.
Yeah. I thought maybe Dakota was part of the big accident there. I didn't know him and Dylan came together there. All right, so that makes a little bit more sense after watching the replay there.
We were all free until we weren't free.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely worked out in your favor
It's the best
tonight.
we could hope for. Yeah, that's super speedway racing for us, so everything gets chaotic at the end. It's just the best of the best.
Did you lift at the end?
Oh, hell no, you don't lift. Girls don't lift.
Thank you. That's all I was waiting for right there. I mean,
Damn right.
you were one of the people
the
that
win,
had
though.
an exciting race tonight as well. I mean, it seems like everybody tonight was either battling back at some point in time of this race, like this race just had its cycles of people getting put into the wall in bad positions.
What would have been exciting for me is if Beach would have won that race, knowing he had hardware issues and had to disconnect and came back 2 laps down, and he still finished fourth. So that's got to be the move of the race for me.
I have to agree because I was wondering what happened to him there at the beginning, but now, yeah, thanks for clearing that one
Yeah,
up.
the iRacing just crashed all together, and he ended up getting his 2 laps back. Some guys pitted for and for him to be able to take the wave around. So he ended up on the lead lap there and came away with a fourth place finish. Same thing with Dave. He was a couple laps down and he ended up 8th.
Yeah, they definitely did battle back then tonight.
Yeah, battle of adversity, I guess this race was. Sad Sammy and them couldn't join us in this one.
Yep, but at least there's always next week for him. So, what's this Evers
true. We
Fevers
do look forward to
podcast?
it. So right now we're kind of doing a 2-way with Cliff and his Spit and Venom podcast and the boys. So right now it's just Spit and Venom podcast, but eventually I will take over and do my Evers Fever, not take over his podcast, but take over and do my own podcast of Evers Fever podcast with my sister. Cliff's just showing me the ropes on his.
And what's the podcast about? Ethan.
Yes, sir. So we have Evers Fever is with my sister, and we do we'll just be talking about life and bullshitting. Then Spit and Venom is our race team, and we just go down there and talk shit about how shitty we are at racing.
That sounds good. Yeah, definitely give yourself a plug on that one.
Yeah, check us on Spotify right now. Spit and Venom, Evers Fever will go up probably later in the year. We'll get that going.
All right, man. Go ahead and give a shout out to all your people there, Ethan.
Yeah, shout out to the C2X boys. Probably half the fucking field, but you know, they always a good time. Shout out to my family that watches when they can. And shout out to all the podcasts that we have going right now. Spit and Venom and Evers Fever coming soon, eventually, one day. And thanks to you for broadcasting, of course.
You don't have to thank me. It's been a pleasure. But, all right, Ethan, we'll see you next week, man.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Yep, congratulations once again. Tonight's winner, Ethan Evers.
Thank you.
All right, folks, that's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. Thank you, everybody that makes this possible.